Hey guys, how's it going? I'm gonna do part two of this video just because I was running out of time and I was rushing things. Um, anyways, in the first part, we were actually showing the tags, what's going on. What happens? I don't know why the image. I had to refresh the screen. It could have been because of something going on. The images are there just to give you an idea of what the tracks are. So you got a boxcar, an acid track, a hopper track, a sort, a built, and the loading. Um, and I'm setting up all these Barstow switching district is what the SD stands for. So the goal right now is what we're trying to do is get a boron local ready. So we know that that needs 10 hoppers. As far as what's needed for uh, requirements plus next, if you look at the acid track, okay, if you look at this formula, it's a little bit complicated, but it's calling up the tags plus another tags plus another tags, uh, but it's minusing D5. So when you say, okay, well, it's minusing D5, what's D5? D5 is what we already entered in the first part of the video. So what it's doing in the requirements, and this is what usually we put the date for replens tagged, except the fact that there's also Cadiz to deal with in this. I'm not going to deal with Cadiz in this video. If you've done all the replenishments for both Cadiz and boron, then this date gets changed to a later date. Speaking of the dates up here, um, the count's updated. This is something that we can put, although technically they're not all updated yet. We have updated the counts for boron. I can put a comment in here. You can insert a comment. It's not doing it. I know what's going on. Okay, because I'm back into the sim here. So let me minimize that for a second. That's why we might have been having some of the problems with the background. So so what I can do is, as far as boron goes, I can either post a message on the forum, which I'll probably do. Makes it a lot easier that I've done the boron side, and I've done everything but the actual Cadiz side of the switching district. As I said earlier, I already did the other side. This is just a kind of a walkthrough. Tags generated. Notice how that goes over to A1. That's the first field in the tags field. So it's automatically populated. So you don't need to change it. Replen, that's something that we would put in when everything is done. That was from last one. And if any of the loads. So we've already tagged some loads. We're about to tag what we call the replens in Barstow. So we only need 10. So we go over to Barstow here and we see, whoops, I don't know what that was. We see the hoppers that are available for this train. They unfortunately we get tagged for a lot of them. I have to adjust the counts. These are some of the things that I rather spend time on, is adjusting counts and not doing the admins for the actual server itself. I'm trying to get away from that as much as I can, especially when I don't use it that often myself. So what I can do is put an instruction. We got a lot here. Oh yeah. So we got a lot there. So I'm going to put an instruction. I'm not even going to bother putting the tags. I'll put an instruction and I'll explain more. What you can do is you can post something on the instruction that this is what it needs. Also, people can take a look at this if they want to build the train. All they have to do is take a look at what's required, and here they are. These are the empties that are required. So we need 14 acids, 16 boxes, and 35 hoppers. So when you look at what boron's required, now you're taking a look at it and saying, oh, okay, we got Bakersfield here. Let me just click on this for a second. We got 40 empties. So the tags, we got 40 empty hoppers. So they're looking for 45. Now it's not absolutely essential that they're all needed. I'm trying to think now. Requirements plus the next. We were putting plus the next in there just to make sure that we had it all set up, but I think that's okay. So we can run all 35. 16 boxes, 14 acid. So I think we got enough acid. Yeah. So all we need is 14 acid. The rest can stay there. Boxcars. Do we even have? Oh, they're down here too. Okay, they're part of that. All right. So they're mixed together. Uh, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's only 9 boxcars. See, we're already short a little bit coming now. So it's asking for 16. I think we'll be okay, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Let me see what it needs this time coming around. See, it's only looking for 10. It's only looking for 10 loads this time, and we already have some in there, so we're okay. So boxcars, acid. What we try to do is we try to get the surplus over there, just in case anything's delayed, like the boron local, so that it can actually run. So the acids are, once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 acid. So we're fine. Yeah, we only need 14 of those. And like I said, that's the required plus the next cycles. So everything that's required this cycle plus everything that is needed for next cycle. So if you look in the tags again, it's called E16, 20, 31. It's actually calculating these, taking away what's already there, and adding in not only the tags, so it's not only the tags that's required for the next cycle, but everything that's already required for this cycle. So that's what that's all about. So all you have to do from that point forward is everything's already tagged. It doesn't really need an instruction. Or sorry, this is the actual when you do the boron locals, you actually go into this section here. So there's trick 1. You would actually tag these for trick 1, trick 2, trick 3. And that's the other thing you can do. And the reason why I put the requirements plus next again is so that we have the tracks available at boron, so we might as well have excess storage down there. I'll post a message. I'll get these videos up and see who's interested in doing this. If there are people that are interested in doing this, but at least we got a boron local ready, and we'll take it from there. And I'll talk to you next time.